G'day, how are you? It's Charlie here, calling in from Madrid, Spain. I'm here with Michelle, as many of you know. This call is really has some important information and instructions that were provided at the Crypto Cafe call on, I think it was like 27th of November for the Crypto Cafe. So some of you may have been on there, so you might already have these instructions. Some of you may not have, so you probably this will be very useful for you guys. But what I'm going to do is sort of demonstrate what those instructions were. They came from Tony Mark Seymour and also Scott Corporal. It's important that you get onto this as soon as possible. You may be able to do it tonight, as much time you've got left in this evening on the 27th or 27th, yeah, 27th. But certainly get onto it in the morning. So I'm just going to take you through the instructions. I'm going to share my screen and we'll go through it step by step. Okay. Okay, so just check that. Continue, cancel that. I'll go onto here. So what I've got up here at the moment is obviously my BitHarvest back office. Now this is important for everyone, and we need to make sure that we record and save um, all the information we have on our BitHarvest back office. Okay, not only it's important for a particular reason, but it's also great to have when you're doing your tax or wanting to go through some of the information that you have saved. So let's just do it, and I'll take you through it. Okay, so the first step we need to take is to screenshot our very front page. You can see my front page there. It's got a balance. What Bitcoin is at the moment, 90,000, which has gone up a little bit. I've got 33 devices active at this stage. But what we need to do is screenshot this one. So I'm going to screenshot it. I've got an Apple computer, so I do this with a combination of three keys. So you'll see me do this, and you should see that come up over there. Now I'm able to get kind of a little bit more because what I've done with my with my view is to head over here, click on this. You'll see it's down to 80%. Normally it's probably 100. You can see that I'll probably only get just down to just below the booster status. But doing this, I can go all the way down past the booster status and save that. So sometimes you may need to do a couple of screenshots. Now, if you're using a phone or a mobile, you need to probably screenshot, might take a couple of screenshots as well to get this whole page. So what we're trying to do is copy and save everything we have on, not everything, but important information that we have on our BitHarvest back office. So I've done a screenshot of that. I'll go down the page a little bit. Let's go, I'll just close that up there. We'll go down the page a little bit and I'll screenshot that one. So I'll screenshot the whole page and it'll turn up down the bottom here. You can see that on the right-hand side. And then go down a bit further where you got the referral performance. We'll do that as well. Yep. And then go right down to the rewards. Screenshot that. And you can see that I've probably just missed out on the all times income. So when I screenshot things, and this happens with your computer as well, it goes into the display folder in your Finder or wherever your your file management system is. Okay, so ultimately, screenshot as much as you can. If you've got a phone, you'll screenshot. It'll go into your photos, I believe. So yeah, it'll go to your photos, directly into your photos. So screenshot all of that information. Okay. Now, the next step we have to do, and as I mentioned, all of these steps are very important, is to go to our wallet. So we can go to the wallet by clicking on that hamburger up there. It takes us down the side. We can go down to wallet, or we can just go straight down to the bottom of the page of our platform and click on wallet. Okay. So I've been able to, like I said, I've got this down to 80%, so I can fit in as much as I can on that page, and I don't think there's a great deal more underneath at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just take a screenshot of that. There it is. I've done it over the side there. As mentioned, it goes straight into the display folder. Okay, so now that we've done that, that's all good. I mean, you need to make sure if you have to do a couple of shots, you need to make sure that you get all of the wallets recorded somehow on your mobile or on your computer. Okay, if you aren't able to reduce the view of it. Okay, let's go to the next step. The next step is I'm going to go down the bottom here, but obviously you can still go down the side to find this and it's to find your booster. Okay. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, so what we need to do is get some information from our booster page. Okay, so once again, you've got a drop-down list with if you were around earlier, you might have got a one AI70 Pro Bit Booster, an AI80 Pro Booster, or the Beta Pro Booster, or the S8 Ultra Bit Booster. So and you need to click on each one of these, which will list how many devices you've got. You see, I've got 26 devices. So I need to do a screenshot of that. So I'll screenshot that. Okay. And then I'm going to go down to this page here, just this far to get my screenshot, my total mining reward. So I'll screenshot that. Okay. And you can see it's screenshot. So that'll go into my desktop folder. Okay. Now I'm still in the AI70 Pro Bit Booster, and I've got 26 of them. Okay, so what I have to do to be able to keep a record of all of the invoices that I've got is you can see from the 23rd of November is the last time I purchased a bit booster. 2024, no, sorry, this is when we first started in November, 23rd of November. I'll click this. You'll see up in the corner there, it's generating a PDF. Once it's generated the PDF, it gets saved in my download file. So if I go in here, click out of that, 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 go down here again. You can see in my download file, I've got that document saved. We can open this up. And what you'll see here is your order summary. So 2 boosters in this one, 24 hours before it starts up. Gives you all the information. Once again, this as well cost me $1,000 back then per booster. So 2,000 is what that 2 boosters are worth, and it gives us all of the disclaimers and user obligations, all that kind of stuff. So I know that what I've done now is save that document, okay, in my computer. Now, if you're doing it on the phone, I believe that you can download it. You need to click on it to turn it into a PDF file. Now, I'm not sure where on your phone it may go. I've got an Apple phone. A lot of my stuff goes to Google Drive, and that's where my files are kept. So I saved them in Google Drive. If you aren't able to save or haven't got Google Drive or anything set up for you to save that PDF file, I suggest that you once again take a screenshot of all of this page. Okay, so you might want to make it smaller so you can get it all in like that. Make it smaller, take a photo of that page, take a screenshot of that page, that page, that page, every page. Okay. I know this is going to be a bit kind of monotonous, but I guess that it's important that we do this. You've got to keep a record of all your financials. You know what it's like come around tax time. You got to do that, haven't you? Got to locate where all the information is. Okay, I'm going to close that and go back to our my back office. So I've done it for that one. I'm going to do it for all of these. Okay. Whether you've got a mobile or a laptop, you need to save all of these somewhere on that device. Okay. So I've got 3 3 whole pages of this stuff. Keep in mind that I have 26 boosters, 26 AI 70 boosters. Okay. So I've already done this, by the way. I've already saved all of those. I've got a clear record of what that looks like. And that's just only in the AI 70. So go into the AI 80 Pro Bit Booster. I've got 6 active. Now I'm going to take a screenshot of that, like I did before. Screenshot, done. Mining reward, and I'll do that again. Mining reward, there's the next one. And now I'm going to go through. As you can see, on this page, there's only one page. So I've got 6 purchases of boosters. So I've got 6 boosters. I'm going to click on that, download it like I mentioned before, and I'll transfer it into a PDF file. I'll have it saved in my download file folder. Once again, if you haven't got a filing system within your phone, you might, like I said, I use Google Drive, but you might want to go through and screenshot every page of that document. Okay, and on every purchase that you've done, you've got to do the whole 6 of them. Or if you've got 2, you do 2. If you've got 5, you do 5. Depends on how many you've got. Okay. All right. So that being all done, you might also have an S80 Ultra Bit Booster. Depending on how many you've done there, you take a photo of this, and I've got none, so you need to open up if you've got similar. If you've got purchased an S80 Ultra Bit Booster, you may have some invoices there to download. So please, it's really important. It's an urgent message that came out and some instructions on how to do this. Please go ahead and action those instructions. Make sure you've got copies of everything that's everything financial in your back office. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. I hope I've explained that clearly. If not, you're quite welcome to send me a message on Facebook Messenger, or you can actually, or Michelle, you can contact her as well. We're happy to go through this with you. The other thing is you can also post a message up in the BTH Booster Facebook group. That'll be great too. This will be posted in that group as well. So yeah, if you've got any questions, post them up there, and we'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. So the boss is having a bit of a camp. She's resting up. I'll just give you a bit of an update on her. She's getting a lot better. She's improving. Swelling's gone down. She's got more flexibility in her legs at the moment, which is great. And she got a reasonable amount of sleep last night, which is so awesome. Oh, so awesome. But to wake up to the news that was presented or talked about on the Crypto Cafe wasn't real good. Please, if you can get a copy of that, please watch that. And Tony Martimo also takes you through these instructions as well, if you need a little bit more information. Okay, so that's all for now. Adios amigos from Madrid, Spain. Next time we'll probably talk to you. We might talk to you before then, but definitely we'll be back in Bali on the 2nd of December. See you then. Okay, bye.